Okay, hi everybody. This is Mr. Roche. We are here with EarSketch, and we are loving what we're doing right now with Fit Media and Set Effect, and we're going to try to go beyond that a little bit for the time that we have playing around with this really cool system. Okay, we're looking at Unit 2. Okay, and I need you to go here in your EarSketch documentation and kind of look up Unit 2. You can find it here, and this is a unit about something they're calling abstraction, which is a really good concept that we can look at too. Computer programs tend to have a kind of an abstraction in that they kind of organize things in a certain way that allow for a certain look or structure to them that you can abstractly, like from 1,000 feet, kind of understand the program rather than looking at all the details and things like that. And this is what this is about. So anyway, what they're saying is that computer scientists and software engineers work hard to write code that's clear and concise, and we should be doing that too. You want to make your code easy to understand, easy to change, and easy to use again. Software reuse is a really big deal. And basically, as you kind of write more and more code that's concise and reusable, then we can kind of share it with others. And that might be actually a kind of cool thing, because if you can write some code for beats, we can start sharing some stuff and collaborate more, which would be cool. Okay, so basically, you can also do things like you can go back in and recustomize your code and just kind of do all sorts of stuff. We've been using the functions basically Fit Media and Set Effect. Okay, you can make your own functions here too, like defs, which we know how to do. Okay, and what they're saying is that you can make new functions to do anything you want. These custom functions allow you to group together many lines of code to form a single instruction for the computer. This process is known as abstraction. Custom functions provide the basis for creating longer, more complex pieces in EarSketch and creating music that combines repetition with contrast. And that's a hallmark of musical things. They think that's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to kind of go into that. You can read further into here. I think what's interesting is that there's this thing called Make Beat, which will allow you to make your own beats, which would be like allow you to kind of write songs more. But right now we're going to stick with this, and what we're going to look at is kind of how to make a more organized musical piece, using the ABA thing that they have here. Okay, so musical form and custom functions. This is what's going on here is that they are going to try to code more large-scale music pieces, okay, which will hopefully allow us to make cooler stuff, okay. Let's see. And what they're saying is that several measures that express an idea or feeling make up a section, okay. A song that contains multiple sections allows for variety and structure and form, okay. So there can be intro sections, there can be verse sections, there can be chorus sections and outro sections to get out of something, are examples of things that contribute to form, okay? And what they're saying is that the most common form is an ABA form, and it tends to work well musically, okay? The B section adds variety, while returning to the A section invokes or allows for familiarity. So people get used to the A section, and then you kind of mix it up a little bit with the B section. Okay, looks like in their example, the A section is four measures long, the B section is 4 measures long, and it features like something different. It mixes up. It's different from A, but it kind of goes along with it somehow. Okay, and then you repeat the A section. Okay. What they did, we did this in class, but we'll go over it again. Do this and just copy it. Copy. Anyway, I might have a copy before. So we're gonna go like this, and you can import this stuff, and you can run it yourself. And when you do that, you end up with this, which is pretty cool. They have a pretty cool sound here. So this is their A section. pretty happy. It's got a lot of stuff on it too. And then they sort of do different things. They let this thing continue. So there's something that continues through the whole thing. And then it goes back. Okay. And that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's look at the code they have for this. Okay. So they have a huge section here, right? Look at that. Okay. And what we want to do is kind of build something like this, so then we can kind of loop it and make a def out of it, basically. Okay. What I do want to see is I want to see some work on this, and I want to see something like a theme that you want to show or convey, and then I want to see the music for it. Okay. So you need to be imaginative. I can't really direct you on how to do that. Okay. But this is basically what we're looking for here is something like this that would be you know, sound good. Okay, so but the whole thing's gonna be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 measures. Okay, and you know, we want it to be interesting and convey some sort of theme, whether it's like happy or Christmas or not Christmas or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, something else. It doesn't have to be a holiday. It can be your birthday. It can be that you are really psyched about something, or you're really not psyched about something. You know, things like that. So we need just some kind of piece that would go along with that. Okay. So that's what we're looking for, and let me see if I can, get something else to kind of keep going, and I'll show you what I'm going to work on something for a little bit. I don't have a lot of time today, but I want to work on that. So what you want to do is you want to give me a link to your ABA composition, okay? And also I want to know what the theme is, okay? So you got to write down the theme and tell me what the ABA composition is, okay? And that's kind of what we're looking for here, okay? So what they're saying too is the sparser the sound of the B section, the sparse sound of the B section provides contrast. But you can have contrast with other things. You could have like soft in the A and then really loud in the B, or something like that. This can usually be achieved in using fewer instruments or cutting out the drum parts. Using different effects or samples or rhythms or something like that can also add contrast. Okay. The above code, they're saying, is large, somewhat messy, and a little bit confusing. The code is also repeated for a second section, indicating that the program could be written more efficiently. Okay, and that's really true, and that's what we're going to kind of work on, is how to get this to be more efficient and better looking. But right now, let's get it to be built. Okay, so you need something to work with first.